After the release of Doctor Strange 2, Elizabeth Olsen did some press rounds talking about what she wishes could happen down the road, specifically talking about Ian McKellen returning to play Magneto, Wanda's father. Now Magneto himself responds, and he's interested in doing it. Now only if Marvel Studios would listen. And I hope they would, because it could work. So we recently talked about how Elizabeth Olsen did an interview and talked about how much she would love to see Ian McKellen as Magneto, playing her father, and just how much she loves him as an actor. Well, he decided to respond to her comments by saying, hey, it would be a treat to be her dad. Again, it's all there. This got fans really hyped because, again, Doctor Strange 3 and whatever happens next, and Kevin Feige teasing that the multiverse is going to be a big part moving forward, gets the mind excited because endless possibilities. And all the multiverses out there, they can make it happen. Secret Wars, you can do it. Battle World, you can do it. Doctor Strange 3, you can do it. Scarlet Witch film or a follow-up series, you can do it. And again, it's just something that I think the common people out there know. They know about the relationship of the two. Now again, yes, the Avengers thing, the X-Men thing, but again, that's neither here nor there. We don't have to exclusively just stick to one because, again, we're always changing stuff in the MCU. And to me personally, it would be interesting to see if they were to bring him back. How do you do it? Do we suddenly find out that Wanda, at the end of Doctor Strange 2, kills herself, quote unquote, but she mind hops or dream walks or does some sort of crazy spell we don't know about into another universe where she's potentially his daughter and she remembers everything and she's studying and learning under him, and then these two come strike back? Like, that in my mind would be amazing, because could you imagine Magneto manipulating the Scarlet Witch? I mean, that dude is seriously messed up. So imagine him having all that power that he could point like a gun. I mean, that to me is prime Magneto. And they played around with that in the X-Men films, but never to their full extent because they always seemed afraid to make Magneto a full-on villain. And again, I don't necessarily agree with everything he's done being for the good of mutants or good of this or that or whatever, but again, there's something there. And I think if you were to take Scarlet Witch, you toss her into the multiverse, she ends up being Magneto's daughter, and suddenly she realizes that in this universe, oh, guess what? You're being hunted. Imagine the additional resentment she's going to have for everybody. It's honestly perfect. Like, make her even more of a villain because, let's be real, that's kind of how she ends there before Wanda takes over. So I would love to see it personally because, again, Magneto, love that character. But what do you guys think? And do you hope that this back and forth between the two is going to lead to something? Because I think Marvel will listen. I mean, look, they listen in regards to fan casting, so why not?